appears fully on the screen and when the computer is active. So it tracks the time, the number of seconds a banner is featured on a computer where someone is looking to. Maybe not looking at the ad. We can never know exactly where somebody is looking, but in front of the screen. And here is an example where it's calculating that the top banner is displayed 100% of its surface. So 1 second is 1 second when it's displayed. The other banner, the skyscraper, is only 56% of the surface is displayed. So it means that it will count 56% of a second every second. And at the end, you will have a total of seconds where your banner have been exposed to an audience. So it means that at the end of the campaign, you will look to the number of impressions, and you could say, on this website, on this audience, my brand have been seen 2 hours, for example. And after you will have the click-through rate, and after you will have the cost per lead. But it gives you another kind of metrics. This is an expandable ad, which is quite interesting. It's for Jaguar in the US, and it's a proper mini site within the banner. First, it's like a brochure online. Just have a look, just roll over it, have information about the car, speed conception, whatever it is. But you can also enjoy the full TV commercial and have a proper brand experience also on the creative. And again, the system is that you stay on the page, your reader stay engaged on the page. So as you may imagine here, at the end, the click-through rate will be very small. The one who will go on learn more and go on the website, it will be very little. But you're sure that this person will be truly engaged and will consider strongly the message. So the other advice I will give you is that I think agencies must work to ensure you track all interactivity on your banners. You must track people expanding it. You must track which kind of information they roll over, which kind of model, which percentage have been looking to the TV commercial, to have really to see what is engaging and not engaging. Just a last parenthesis about click-through rate. I think there is one point why click-through rates are good. It's good for an advertiser and an agency to monitor the efficiency of a creative. Let's imagine you develop 5 creatives, one in pink, one in black, one with a typo, purple, one in another kind of. So you can really use your whole media planning and see that maybe one creative is outstanding because it's appealing for the readership wherever they are. And I think here is interesting. But for branding, you need other kind of metrics. So what can we do in branding? Because we saw some banners. Banners, I think, are the most classical approach, even if we can see that it can be interactive. So here are the examples which are run on The Economist, but clearly this can be used on any media website. Okay, the first thing, of course, that's a classic. It's a roadblock. So you can buy banners on an exclusivity, one day, on a homepage, on a section. That's like a sponsorship sort. So what it brings to you as a media planner, it brings to you a high reach and a high visibility for one day on a media website. But that's a classic. Other way for you is to play with the content of the media website. Not only the web articles, but their multimedia version. Example, at The Economist, we record every week the newspaper in audio. It's 8 hours of reading. Of course, you got chapters. Huh? So some people consume that way because they're on the go, they are traveling. So, example, you can associate a sponsor with some audio content, and that's like in TV. It's like a billboarding thought. You've got a set of promotional banners co-branded, and after when people click on it and download the file, they've got an audio billboard brought to you by Nokia. Here it was interesting because they wanted to position Nokia and business because they were relaunching their E-series. And the interest here is that it's a content which normally only subscriber can have access to. Because our website is free now to access, so it's all based on advertising. But this kind of offer are only for subscribers. So the interest for every readers, online readers, is that the sponsor offer content. And that's key, because only billboarding content is not very interesting for a media website, because it's better to offer readers more content thanks to a sponsor. It's another kind. In the newspaper, for example, and I'm sure in other newspaper you can have supplement quarterly issues. Here we've got special report on The Economist. So again, there is different way to disseminate this content. It can be released online, it can be printed on a PDF, and normally everybody has to pay for that. And there is an audio version of the special report. So that's another example of how do you cross-promote this association with a sponsor, either on the online, the reprint, and the audio. The little twist is, for example, here, for the people downloading the PDF, you only have the sponsor ad within it, by magic. Another kind of asset. All media websites, I think, now got video content. Because video consumption is rising strongly in online, clearly, because the broadband is going very strongly everywhere. And just an example of video pre-roll, which is synchronized on the right with another position. And I would strongly recommend you, if you are a publisher, to always try to have a player which displays the video and audio content on the left and another position on the right, because each of them communicate. The first one is like a teaser. Hey, want to know more? And after you go on the other position. A tough slide, sorry. I think everybody speaks today about Web 2.0, interactive online, blogs, forums, comments. Every website proposes a debate, of course. It's in the nature of the media. Technologically, we can interact with the content. We can share, recommend, give advice. Everybody is a publisher. You are a publisher. I'm sure 90% of you have posted a comment or shared an article. It's true. But this is an example which is on The Economist, but it's about moderated debate. It's about anchoring a debate. It's about having a journalist anchoring two people, someone which is pro, someone who is against. And after the readers can post their comments, but there are highlights which are releasing every